I am not a big drama guy. I'm actually pretty avoidant of drama. But this isn't drama. This is an actually dangerous situation. Howdy, my name is Axel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today, we'll be going over the Schlep versus Roblox situation, where the YouTuber and predator catcher Schlep was banned and threatened with legal action by Roblox for helping find and catch predators on their platform. I'm not gonna censor myself, and I'm not scared of Roblox coming after me. I don't really touch the platform anyways, but I am an older brother, and I'm not gonna stay quiet on this. I'll be sticking to the facts and what is publicly available. I just want it to be known that despite me talking about Roblox, this is not a video intended for audiences under the age of 13. This video will cover serious topics such as pedophilia, grooming, and the exploitation of minors. If any of these topics are triggering for you, please click off this video now. Any and all sources I use can and will be found in the description below, along with means to provide support for Schlep and Congressman Ro Khanna's petition for transparency from Roblox. I highly encourage you to check out those links and support Schlep. On the 9th of August 2025, YouTuber known as Schlep received a cease and desist notice from the Roblox Corporation, and all of Schlep's Roblox accounts were terminated. This includes decoy accounts and Schlep's Boomer account, which is what he used to pay his rent. Schlep is a Roblox YouTuber who catches and reports predators, not only to Roblox but the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or NCMEC, and to law enforcement as well. Because of his work with law enforcement, Schlep has gotten 6 predators arrested with the help of Gideon, another predator hunter here on YouTube. Schlep does this because he himself was groomed on Roblox and doesn't want anybody else to fall victims to monsters like he has. If you want to know more, this is not my story to tell. Schlep's video will be linked in the description below. To summarize, Schlep does good work and is actively working with law enforcement to make the world a safer place for kids. Among the causes Roblox listed for the cease and desist were engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations, sharing or soliciting personal identifiable information, and directing users to conversations off-platform. Let's go over these points, shall we? I'm not a lawyer, so I won't be going all legal eagle on you all. Engaged in simulated child endangerment conversations. Schlep and his decoy pretend to be young, naive children who are unaware of sexual topics. This is not honeypotting, where an actual minor is used to decoy, or entrapment, where the decoy talks sexually to the predator first. There is no actual child endangerment going on, and actual law enforcement use decoys as well. Is that also simulated child endangerment? Sharing or soliciting personal identifiable information. Schlep isn't doxing these predators. He is gathering first and last names, which tend to be public information, ages, which also tend to be public information, and general areas and states, so no specific addresses. Schlep provides the bare minimum information in his videos. This is the information Schlep gathers and provides to Roblox and law enforcement to hope that justice comes to these predators. Directing users off platform. Okay, so does Roblox know that it's commonplace for predators to get their victims off the main platform or into isolated situations so they can continue or start grooming? I feel like they should know that. You can't get mad at people for talking off platform, point blank, or you have constant standards. Send a cease and desist to the predators, Roblox. We know you have their information. Roblox also says that Schlep cannot access the Roblox platform anymore, which puts Schlep's income at risk. Roblox claims that Schlep is a vigilante, taking the law and justice into his own hands, and are not reporting these predators to Roblox and is not taking the proper channels to deal with them. Here's the thing. Like I said, Schlep has worked with law enforcement in his predator catches, and he is not assaulting these predators, which would make his efforts invalid and more like vigilantism. Schlep reports to the cops, to NCMEC, and to Roblox just to make sure that predators face the justice. Schlep has even sent binders of information on these predators and his arrests to Roblox's HQ in California. And instead of finding a way to deal with this predator issue, Roblox bans the predator hunter and updates their terms of service to include an anti-vigilantism stance. A vigilante, as defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary, is a member of a volunteer committee organized to suppress and punish crime summarily, as when the processes of law are viewed as inadequate. Going forward, this is the definition I will be using anytime I refer to vigilante. On August the 13th, 2025, Roblox put out a new blog post going over the removal of vigilantes and the risks they pose to children. This blog was written by Matt Kaufman, Roblox's chief of security. Doing a real good job at your job there, aren't you, Matty boy? Anyways, I'm not going to go over the entire blog post, only a few points here and there. I'll have the entire thing linked in the description in my sources. Read it if you want. The first point I wanted to go over was this. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate minors, actively approached other users, and then tried to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations, which is against our terms of use. Okay. 1, that's called using a decoy. And 2, what the hell is wrong with this guy comparing fucking predators to those who want to see them put to justice? Like, I'm sorry, I'm going to get heated here. Does Roblox want them to use actual minors and put children in actual fucking danger? The point of a decoy is to get evidence of crimes occurring without creating another victim. There is a difference in intent here. Also, the decoy is not the one approaching the predator. The predator is approaching the one they think is a child. And that's obvious to anybody with half a fucking brain cell, you overgrown wart. And it is against your terms of service. So how come when predators are reported by their victims and by these hunters, nothing happens? Why does it take these monsters getting arrested after having who knows how many victims for action to be taken? Only sometimes. I'll get to what my opinions are later. Next point. Accurate, timely reporting from our community is important. Reporting through the appropriate channels, including our custom-designed reporting tools, immediately and with as much specific information as possible is the best way to get us to remove bad actors from Roblox. I'll give you 5 seconds to process that. Got that tucked away in your brain? Is it nice and snug? Cool, here's the problem with that. Schlep reports to Blur Roblox with all the information he got. And they got all pissy at him for soliciting and sending private information. Schlep, again, also reports to law enforcement and NCMEC, which I think, just a random thought, are a step above Roblox when it comes to pedophiles. When it comes to predators who are targeting children. What other proper channels are there? Schlep and countless others use your tools, and nothing happens. Roblox is not above the law, even if they are a multi-billion-dollar company. Roblox is sitting with their thumbs up their asses and then wondering why their hands smell like shit afterwards. And from what I've gathered, again, I'm not an active player on Roblox, but I have watched a bunch of other videos on this topic and gone over it myself. The report button is there for decoration. Doesn't seem to actually do anything. According to Kreekcraft, say that 10 times fast, one of, if not the biggest Roblox YouTubers, in his second response on the situation, you don't even get told if anything comes from your report for the sake of privacy. The privacy of predators who could be grooming God knows how many other children who could be exploiting and getting child sexual exploitive material out of God knows how many children. We prioritize trust and safety. Yeah, sure you do, buddy. It's such a high priority that things like dollhouse roleplay and public bathroom simulators are still allowed and functioning on your site. It's such a big concern that I had to reach out to my estranged mother and make sure my kid's sibling would not be taken advantage of. You prioritize lining your pockets of both children, and it's genuinely fucking disgusting. This article by ABN News put it best. The pattern suggests a company more concerned with suppressing criticism than addressing the predator problem on their platform. The rich only get richer, even at the cost of the next generation. Roblox, you disgust me. This is nothing like the platform I used to play growing up, when I was at my dad's house and needed an escape from my reality. Roblox wouldn't need Vigilantes if they actually cared about their users, which they clearly don't. People like Kaneko Kitten are still on the platform, and Kaneko Kitten was called out a couple years ago for grooming. There's such a rampant predator problem, and Roblox doesn't care. I am not a drama tuber. I am not a part of the Roblox community. I'm an art guy, for Christ's sake. But this is something important that needed to be talked about. I should be celebrating finally reaching 50 subscribers. And I am working on a surprise for that. But sometimes you need to tackle the heavy-hitting shit before you can even think of celebrating. There's a bunch I didn't go over, and you can find several videos that are better and go into depth and more detailed than mine. I advise you to seek those out if you are above the age of 13. I highly encourage you all to check my sources and to go out and support Schlep. He deserves the love, and he deserves to have stability in his life. I also have a link for the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children in my description, along with Congressman Khanna's petition. If I have a platform, I want to use it for good and get more support and more eyes on an amazing cause. If you like this video, you should subscribe to Schlep and Jadian. I don't know how his channel name is actually pronounced. I'll be here any other day of the week, posting my art. But this is a story about them and the work they do. Check out Schlep's Twitter for any updates to the situation. He is the best direct source to go to. I'll see all of you in the next video, which should hopefully be a lighter one.
Now time to tell them, don't take my dream. Still